let's go ahead and get to the next video.
They tried to get a record of the delivery when they talked to my boss, but we're a small restaurant. We only keep tickets for about 1 week, and we just signed a piece of paper confirming our tip amount every night. So I wouldn't have had a record of this delivery since the guys never paid me. I didn't have anyone but the criminals to corroborate my story, and there was nothing in it for them to exonerate me, or they would have done it by now. But then I remembered, the chef! I told him all about this delivery. I begged the cops to talk to him. Sure enough, the chef corroborated my story. The cops went through our phone logs, but these guys had called in their order from a burner, so that was of no help. I figured the chef would be enough, but after I'd been at that precinct for nearly 8 hours total, they said that they were going to hold me until they could verify that I didn't go in with a decoy pizza and somehow give them money another way, or until they found the real delivery guy. Finally, after realizing that this was not a misunderstanding that wasn't going to go away, all those years of watching Law & Order kicked in and I asked for my phone call. I called my dad, and he of course said don't say another word, and he showed up with an attorney who had me out within an hour of his arrival. I was formally cleared of all involvement the next day, and I barely even got an apology. None of this is going to show up on my record or anything, but still, you'd think that they'd be a little more remorseful about what they put me through. Once my boss realized how serious this was, he gave me a couple of days of paid vacation. Honestly, I think that he was just glad that I wasn't some embezzler or serial murderer or otherwise a criminal. Because for the longest time, all they would tell my boss is that I was involved in some kind of situation and they needed my information. So yeah, tread lightly. Being a pizza delivery guy isn't an amazing job, but at least it's not being a cash mule for some kind of crime syndicate.
I'm going to guess that this young man is not of African American or Hispanic descent.
You think?
Mm-hmm.
Just a guess.
Yeah, most pizza delivery guys are not black. Most of them.
Yeah.
I don't know about well, yeah, because I know it's dangerous. It like I remember this is a political thing, but like people were talking about like knocking on doors for your candidate and stuff, and I was like, I'm a 6-foot black man that bald head, and I fit all the general descriptions except for the fact that I'm over 25, right? I ain't knocking on nothing. Okay, I'll meet you at the library. I'll meet you at the mall, and we can talk to people out here in public with all the lights on. I ain't knocking on nobody's door for nothing. Nothing. So, like, being a pizza delivery, I'd be terrified. But look, man, if I'm not delivering to an office building, don't send me.
Yeah,
I still get cringy vibes from it. I mean, I kind of joke about it, then again, I kind of don't because I was dead serious. Having dreads give you, it's a give and take to it. Like, you'll be amazed how many times people will get out of your way when they see somebody with dreads walking their direction, which is kind of cool sometimes. I can get to the elevator quicker. But I have an issue when I went to Jamaica and this white man came up to me, and Jamaica has this weird law. I still to this day have no idea. It is not against the law to smoke marijuana in public. It is not against the law to buy marijuana. However, it is against the law to sell it. Kind of confused on that one, but whatever.
Without the proper licensing.
Well, they want to make sure they aren't arresting the consumer.
So
basically, they're trying to decriminalize the usage, but we still got to get you for selling it.
So we're at this Margaritaville. I'll never forget it. Margaritaville. Now, granted, I don't know what happened beforehand. I just know what happened afterwards. So I'm standing there and I'm chilling out with my brother-in-law and we're just talking and everything else. And this white man walked up to me and go, "Yo, man, you got any? You got any?" I was like, "No, I don't sell that. So I don't even do it." So he's like, "Oh, okay." And he walks completely away, not away from me, like away from Margaritaville and just up and left. And I'm standing there thinking to myself, so you picked out the one black man with dreadlocks to ask that question for, and now your job is done? Now,
Yeah.
granted,
Sir?
I don't know what you did beforehand. You may have been there all day walking up to a lot of other people. But I do kind of find the suspicion that, he got dreads. Let me ask him. No?
Sir.
I'm done.
Marlon,
Sir.
come on now.
What?
Sir,
Yes.
you are wearing the uniform.
Yeah, it's like you
I mean, it's like you were wearing the uniform.
watch every movie. Watch every
I don't
movie.
want to wear. I'm wearing hair. That's not a uniform.
You're wearing the uniform,
Yes,
brother.
is.
It doesn't make it
That's
right.
just-
It doesn't make it right.
Stereotype. Yeah, it's not
But-
right, but that's what.
I'm like,
They'd be like, look, they'd be like
only one he
little housewives tucking their purse. They've been fed the story that I'm the one to be scared of. I'm wearing the uniform. Doesn't matter what the hell I'm wearing. You were taught to be afraid of this right here. So there you go. Doesn't make it right. You know,